Yeah, folks, another short, quick discussion with Mr. Yahya in reference to how he answers questions when he does not answer questions. Okay. He claims that he always answers questions and he doesn't run from them. So this is a quick chat, okay, that happened before actual conversation. My statement was, Yahya, you claim you answer questions you don't run from. Then, okay, so how about a live one answering about Quran alone without running to the Bible, or diverting the answer to what you were not asked about? His answer was, well, as usual, after all the answers now, you weep that answer to of your Bible. I don't need this. I answer the way I find fit, and I care not if you like it or not, as long as I'm at least answering. So my answer was again as here. I don't know. I can highlight it here. Come on, man. I asked about chapter 1, and you tell me about chapter 10. So if you ask a person, how do I get to the airport, and they told you the moon is an object in the sky, that would be an answer to the question? Come on, be real. This response, Mr. Yahya's response, ha 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 ha, I'm the real and you are the one who need to learn, as I answer and should be obedient to your master when he explained to you, or you want me to treat you like in our country. I don't know what that means, but okay. Now, by him saying, referring to himself as a master, he just actually insulted his prophet, because his prophet is the master. Now, my answer was, okay, I'm trying to read behind the camera here. Don't insult Muhammad by calling yourself a master. And don't forget, I am your daddy, the pig. Don't you forget, Mr. Yahya, when you call me daddy the pig? Because I told you can't call me anything else other than daddy the pig if you feel like insulting me. You can't teach me anything of your Islam. Really, man, you are a joke. Of Muslims, you are like Mormons or Jehovah's Witnesses who claim to be Christians and far from it. You claim to be a Muslim and you are far from it. You had Muslim laughing at you saying the other Quran's wrong, but Hafs is correct. If so, why the Muslim scholars united and burned the fake Qurans according to your standards? Oh, we will see. Okay? What's to see? Do you have an answer, or you want to jump to the Bible? He tried to call. I couldn't get the call quick. As I thought, no answer. I give you credit for that. So here is the conversation that went after that when we spoke.
Okay. Regarding your friend Sam'an, what's the subject if he want to come on tonight?
I am not sure. I don't remember from 3-4 weeks ago. I thought you guys remember.
To be honest, I don't remember what it's all about. Anyway, I always answer you whatever you ask. Why you are now like denying that I ever answer you?
Yeah, you do answer, but the answer does not relate to the question, so that's not an answer. If I ask you, how did you go to the school, what would you want to tell me about the moon? You answer it. Yes, you're giving me an answer about the moon, but I did not ask about the moon. I asked you about how you go to school.
Is that why you're not asking anymore?
Because for the most part, I can't have a discussion with you or questions and answer with you. If I ask you about the Quran, you run to the Bible, or you get upset and you give up in it, or whatever you say, and it's like you're making it for fun. And I'm not having fun. I mean, when we have fun, we talk off record. We don't talk religion. We can have all the fun we want. But when we talk about religion, I don't talk about religion with fun.
As I remember, I always answer your question and you listen, and at the end, you always agree with me. And now you're in denial. Go and check
How do I agree with you?
Check your channel and listen again.
How do I agree with you? When the first question I asked you, when we first spoke, when the very first time we spoke, the very first question I asked you, how can you prove it was an angel who told Muhammad to read? Because the identification should be before the statement, not years after. Mr. Yahya apparently believed the opposite of what he sees. So if he sees the sun, he will tell you that's the moon. And if he sees the moon, he will tell you that's the sun. You said, your own answer said, well, I'm not sure, let me find out. Because you went to another chapter to give me the answer, which was, that other chapter was years later.
I don't
You
know.
spoke to me when you met me, you knew me by my name. You know who was talking to you. Okay? You didn't wait a month later to find out.
Let me say something. You know, like I find you funny, and to be honest, you always talk about and ask about stuff, and when we answer you, you're never satisfied because you're a man who are lost in your own thoughts.
Yes, Mr. Yahya, I am not satisfied because the answers you give me has no facts, have no proof, have no logic behind them. When you tell me Muhammad saw an angel, or an angel told Muhammad how to read, or told him to read, and there is no proof and there is no fact. So I'm going to ask you, how did you know? Just because you tell me I'm supposed to accept that and move on? Were there any witnesses to this event? Has anybody witnessed an angel talking to Muhammad? Has anybody ever witnessed any of Muhammad's miracles? So you want to talk to me? Of course I'm going to question you when there's no facts, there's no proof. Present me with facts and proof. I don't have no reason to question you. But don't present me what you think, what is your opinion, what do you believe, because that's not a subject to discuss. I told you that many times. If you want to talk to me based upon Islam, not your own personal belief.
And regarding what you're asking about, if you look at the Quran itself and see what it's talking about.
Mr. Yahya, which Quran? Hafs, Warsh, or the rest of them? Which one?
As I expect. Okay, bye. Okay, we talk later. See someone and let me know. Okay, bye.
Yahya, see how you don't answer? And he ran from the question. So he wants to say Quran, which is fine. But which Quran is he referring to? The Quran he believes in, Hafs, or the rest of them? And why should I take the Quran of Hafs to be correct and the rest of them are wrong when the Islamic scholars and the top Muslim scholars in Saudi Arabia and in Al-Azhar University of Egypt never ever declared that the other than Hafs are wrong and they should be burned and taken away? So Mr. Yahya, are you better than those scholars? Are you better than the Saudi Arabia institutions and the Azhar University? If so, by all means, man, come and say it out loud. Maybe you will invent a new Islam. Maybe you become the new prophet of Islam, Prophet Yahya. So please, Mr. Yahya, don't try to sell me water when I own the well. It doesn't work. So listen to your videos, listen to the comments from other people's videos, listen to all Muslims' videos about you. You don't even make sense in anything.